Here are 10 questions new business owners ask about sales tax. Number 1, what is sales tax and how is it calculated? Sales tax is a consumption tax imposed by state, county, sometimes city governments on the sale of goods and services. It's calculated as a percentage of the sales price. Number 2, who is responsible for collecting and remitting sales tax? So the seller is typically responsible for collecting sales tax from the customer at the point of sale and remitting it to the appropriate tax authority. Number 3, what items are taxable and what are exempt? So this varies from state to state. Taxable items generally include tangible personal property, some services. Again, it depends on the jurisdiction. So exemptions might apply to certain food items, prescription medications, clothing. But again, it varies from state to state. Number 4, how do I know if my business needs to collect sales tax? So if your business has a physical presence, nexus, in a state that imposes a sales tax and you sell taxable goods or services, you're likely required to collect and remit a sales tax. 5, what is nexus and how does it affect sales tax obligations? So nexus is a connection or presence in a state or local sufficient to require a business to comply with that state or local sales tax laws. It can be established through physical presence or economic activity, so economic nexus, or other criteria defined by the state. Which gets us to number 6. How do online sales affect sales tax obligations? So following South Dakota v. Wayfair, which was a Supreme Court decision, states can require online sellers without a physical presence in the state to collect and remit sales tax if they exceed certain sales or transactions thresholds that are set by that state's law. Number 7, are services subject to sales tax? Now, this varies by state, and in some cases, even at the local level, local city level, like Colorado. So some states do tax certain services like landscaping or digital products, while other states do not. 8, how do I register for a sales tax permit? So a business must register with the state's tax authority. It's often called the Department of Revenue. So that process typically involves completing an online application or even in person. And some states have self-administered locals where you must also register with that local tax authority. Number 9, how often do I need to file sales tax returns? Filing frequency is determined by the state. It can be monthly, quarterly, or annually, and even semi-annual in some jurisdictions. So it depends on the volume of your sales and other factors. Number 10, what happens if I don't collect or remit sales tax? Ooh. Failing to comply with sales tax laws can result in penalties, interest on unpaid taxes, and potential litigation, legal action. So it's crucial to understand and fulfill your sales tax obligations to avoid these consequences. It's important to note that you are a pass-through. You are collecting sales tax to hand over to the state. You collect it from your customer, you hand it over to the state. So if you fail to collect it, it's going to be you that's on the hook for paying it. Thanks for watching this video today. Hit that subscribe button so you can come back for more helpful sales tax videos.